So I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes because who really cares about YouTube drama and atheist YouTubers fighting amongst themselves? Am I right? No, I'm wrong, because in the time since my last video, which was a critique of BionicDance shotgun promoting her videos in multiple groups about atheism on Facebook without ever, really engaging in any other way but to self-promote herself in these groups and the detrimental effects that it has on those groups. That was what the video was about. Since then, I've had a couple of response videos made to that. It's inspired a video by Brian J. 1962 that I really liked. And then I've been asked to go on shows to talk about why I dislike BionicDance. I haven't done any of them, but it's weird to not hear from somebody who used to comment on your videos for a year and then just have them come out of the woodwork to ask you, hey, you want to talk about this? Because I guess drama sells, and I understand that. So, Hatred42, Robert Wallace, he made a video where he disagreed with me, and every video that was a response or inspired by my video, I will leave in the description box to this, as well as some others. Get to that later. Robert Wallace's video had a reply to a comment on it, a comment made by me, and the reply was by BionicDance. And true to form, she likes to control the battlefield, so to speak, so that she doesn't promote somebody else's channel if she disagrees with them. So, true to form, she found the smallest platform where the least people would see her message to me. She could have sent it directly, but no. It's one of those digs that YouTubers do to other YouTubers, and it's shallow. But the comment itself, I'm going to leave a link to in the description box, just the comments off that video as well. It is face-palmingly retarded, and funny thing is I respect people in the Special Olympics enough to not call them retarded. I am now just reserving that word for BionicDance. And I will read some of the responses, because I screen captured this comment to me, and I posted it on my own Facebook. This is some of the things that people said. River Song said, seems BD is feeling touchy because it's true about her killing a lot of things. Atheist baby season is almost upon us. And then the abominable H-Man says, that girl isn't just running on automatic. Her clutch and steering have broken and she's coasting into a wall. Meliagris Fellis says, that comment by BionicDance is hilarious. Suppose someone, me, maybe someone, whatever, had come up with the best argument for atheism ever, trademark. That's a quote from her comment. But that would mean that BionicDance would have to stray from the 4 or so arguments that she keeps repeating over and over ad infinitum. BionicDance will come up with the best argument for atheism ever when hell freezes over, and what's with the trademark? And then she quotes her again, my self-promotion produced positive change. All her self-promotion does is induce nausea. I have yet to see any positive change from all babies are atheist, or her thick-headed dictionary defenses, or her poning in exclamation marks, because what she does is hardly poning. Low-hanging fruit. Then, Nicholas Bravo, y'all know him, he decides to chime in and he says, can she get any more embarrassing? It's like looking at one of those memes with the dog and it's captioned, I have no idea what I'm doing, LOL. And then Exiled says BionicDance is an idiot. She tried trolling her this evening, and it didn't go well for her. Aside from all of those comments about what was said, the overarching thing that I have to say about BionicDance's response to me in that comment is, wow, there's a great delusion of grandeur about inventing a word. I'm going to go ahead and invent a word right now. Super constipatory. And pay attention, because the word super is the prefix that I'm adding to the root, because it means, you know, larger than you would normally think something like that would be. Super constipatory is how I'm going to describe all of BionicDance's videos. Boom, I created a word, and it's awesome. But wow, it's actually a logical fallacy called the appeal to achievement to say that what I did achieved something, so therefore what I'm doing to get there is all right with everyone. Shut up. So that's not even what struck me the most. What struck me the most was accusing me of bias, because I had made videos, you know, previous to that one about BionicDance, about one every 8 months on average, I guess, because I saw something that BionicDance said and I disagreed with it. And I tend to make videos more about what I disagree with than what I agree with. So she continues saying that I have this bias, sometimes sarcastically, but then she finishes, I can't help thinking that that what you have here is a personal grudge, because let's face it, we've locked horns more than once, and you found another way to try to bust my chops and badmouth me to YouTube at large. Here's the thing. I'm just going to concede bias, right? I have had interactions with BionicDance and didn't like them. Fine. That doesn't mean that you could just discount what I'm saying. The critique that I have of your actions is still valid. And if we're using your logic here, that people who have a bias somehow have arguments that are now not of merit when they're talking about that subject that they've talked about previously, then any Christian that you ever talk about doesn't have to listen to your argument at all, because you have a bias, Kate. How retarded is that? So, in order to just put a little capstone on all of this for me, you know, there's a lot that's going to be in the description box here. I'm going to do what I'm going to call the BionicDance hypocrisy test. And it's just going to be a graphic, just a simple picture. Alright, and this video is going to go live when this hypocrisy test is happening. And what I'm going to do, because BionicDance is also on Facebook a friend whore and doesn't realize she's a friend of mine, I'm going to post this picture, the BionicDance hypocrisy test, and then I'm going to tag her in a location. We're just going to pick a Starbucks so she feels at home. You know, she's from Seattle. And then it's going to show up on her feed, on her Facebook page, right? Because she feels it's okay to self-promote herself in places that are about having a real conversation, you know, that weren't meant for her to be just self-promoting. I think that, you know, because we're talking about things that are the same topic as what this page is meant for, BionicDance, I'm just going to list in the description of this video and the description of that picture all of the best arguments against BionicDance's arguments that I know of that exist on YouTube. Just a good list. And if you guys want me to amend it later because you know of another one, I'll add it. But I'm going to hit post, and then we're going to see how long it takes Kate to remove the tag so that it doesn't show up on her own feed. On the one side, we have all of the arguments against Kate being promoted, which is a win. And on the other side, we have Kate pulling the tag, and then we prove her hypocrisy, which is a win, right? So it's win-win for Team Hate Kate. Yay! Until next time.